Several inmates at 4 Oregon correctional facilities filed a federal class action lawsuit against Governor Kate Brown and the Oregon Department of Corrections, claiming the prisons are not keeping them safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. Fox 12's Sarah Hurwitz joins us live now with a breakdown of that very lawsuit, as well as a response from the DOC and Governor Brown's office. Sarah?
Well, yeah, this more than 40-page lawsuit details the alleged experiences of inmates who may have chronic health concerns. They are asking a federal judge to release them if the Oregon DOC cannot protect them from COVID-19.
From a shortage of cleaning supplies and lack of social distancing to claims of inadequate care, this lawsuit filed on behalf of 7 inmates in Oregon claims that their correctional facilities are not doing enough during the COVID-19 pandemic.
The Oregon Department of Corrections is not resourced or has the capabilities to be able to really handle or manage a public health crisis like this.
The Oregon Justice Resource Center is representing those inmates who are in custody at the Oregon State Correctional Institution, the Oregon State Penitentiary, Columbia River Correctional Institution, and Coffee Creek Correctional Facility. Bobin Singh is its executive director.
So what we want is a federal court to help us think about population control and releases to allow people back into the community so that the environment that's required to protect people can be created within these institutions.
The lawsuit details alleged experiences from those inmates, claiming in one example that an inmate who was sick was denied a COVID-19 test, but was then ordered to quarantine and stay in close quarters with a roommate. In another example, it claims that 40 of more than 100 women who live in a dorm together and have a high risk of severe illness or death from COVID-19 are still eating meals shoulder to shoulder. Singh says inmates feel dehumanized.
I think COVID-19 is exacerbating those feelings and that experience for individuals because there is a very strong feeling both by people inside and their loved ones that the community is not thinking about them, that the state is not thinking about the response to COVID-19 with them in mind, and that they are secondary.
Singh says the Oregon Justice Resource Center would like to see the Oregon DOC comply with what public health experts are requiring to protect people during this pandemic. And if that's not possible, Singh says Governor Brown should release inmates. And Singh recognizes that that would be a complicated process.
There is some logistics that should be worked out to ensure that as people are releasing back into the community, one, that they're not symptomatic or carriers of the virus, and we're not putting them in a potential of exposing others to that.
Singh says he wouldn't want to see inmates released into an environment where they could potentially catch the virus. But what about public safety?
The idea is not to release, I think, folks that may be a public safety threat or may reoffend or have a high potential of reoffending.
Now, the director of the Oregon Department of Corrections released a statement saying in part, "We are doing everything in our power to maintain social distancing inside our institutions. Our medical personnel have identified those who are most vulnerable and are thoughtfully housing them and monitoring them closely. And we are providing quality health care to those who are ill." Now, Governor Kate Brown's office also released a statement today saying that she, at this point, has not made a decision about clemency or early release. Reporting live, Sarah Hurwitz, Fox 12 Oregon.